Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the metaphysical MGTOW Griffin Red. And the reason I'm making this video, I was inspired by another fellow YouTuber, Hardcore Tito. Shout out to you, brother. I can't remember exactly what video it was, but he was saying that it would be a good idea for indigenous Negro black men to leave the country. Now, while I do agree with him on that part, there are some of us that want to stay in the country or whatnot. So this video is kind of leaning towards that because I have considered looking at other countries, and I really couldn't make up my mind on where I want to go. I wanted to go to Mongolia, but I realized the climate there, the climate was really harsh and cold or whatnot or whatever. So I just figured I'd nix that. And I don't know. I think the main thing is more of a fear thing. I mean, I've only been to like Canada and I've been to Mexico, and I do know a couple YouTubers that are black and actually live in Mexico, and they're doing pretty good down there. So I don't know. But then you got the pro black and the back to Africa talking about you thought about moving to Africa. No, because I've heard too many horror stories about Negro Americans going over to Africa, talking about they going returning home. You're not an African, and a lot of times those people are killed when they try to buy land. So Africa is off the list for somewhere I would expatriate to. Now, the title of this video would be I'm going to call it the ghost method, and the ghost method would be something like, hey, kind of like, in a sense, if you want to stay here in America, especially if you are a black man and you're MGTOW like me and a lot of my fellow YouTubers, GW3, shout out to you, brother. I think it's probably best if we fly under the radar. So this video is the purpose of that. I figured I'd give you guys some great tips on how to stay under the radar and lay low and things of that nature. And maybe you'll survive the coming chaos, because I do feel that there is something coming. Something major. It may or may not have something to do with the President Donald Trump. But other than that, I had left a comment on one of Hardcore Tito's videos, and I believe it was the fate of the white race or whatever. And I had commented saying, hey, I'm going to be buying some guns pretty soon, and he had told me to get your guns and stay under the radar. And when I thought about it, I'm like, that makes a lot of sense, because everywhere I go when I'm driving and everything like that, you see a lot of people, mostly Caucasians, and I don't have anything against Caucasians. I love all people. Like, you have a lot of these so-called right-winger nut jobs that post on their bumpers and back windows, these bumper stickers talking about, well, I'm a gun owner, the AR-15 all the way and all this other stuff. And I got to thinking, okay, you are advertising that you have weapons. I mean, everybody does not need to know that you carry guns, that you're pro-gun, because I am definitely pro-gun. There was a time where I used to didn't believe in guns. I thought that I guess I used to be one of them people that say, well, you got to be the bigger person and love your enemy and stuff like that. Send out the love vibration, everything like that. And I realized in this society, that stuff does not jive. It does not jive in the real world. You have some evil, animalistic people out here, and you have to treat them accordingly. Are you going to lay down next to a rabid wolf, or you going to get in the bed with a grizzly bear? Yeah, I thought so. So Basically what Tito was saying, like, being staying under the radar or whatnot. I find it strange and really stupid that these cats that put these, bumper stickers on where they have the AR-15 and everything like that. You're really dumb because, you letting everybody know you got these guns and everything like that, and people gonna think you're a nut job and everything. I mean, why do you need to know? Why do you need to let people know that you have these, that you armed and everything like that? You don't need to do that. Just buy your weapons. Take them to the range every now and then, learn to shoot with them, everything, and just keep them, storm and load them or whatnot in case a break-in comes in, and there you go. And I always found that really strange that these people would have these bumper stickers and everything, and that's the one thing I'm gonna agree with Hardcore Tito on. You need to be under the radar, and another way to stay under the radar is you can buy a lot of goods that you want. You can purchase that stuff online. If you really want to stay and be a homebody and everything like that. Let's see, you can get cable TV. Buy a DVD player, a video game console, stuff that'll keep you occupied and busy and everything like that while you're at home. Me, I like abstract board games and things like that. You can invite a couple friends over. You can play some board games, some video games, and pretty much like that. As far as nightclubs, I mean, obviously you want to get out. If you really want to get out the house and everything like that, I would say pick the nightclubs you go to. Be very selective. The clubs I go to here, where I'm at in Southeast Michigan, you have maybe like a fist fight every now and then, but there's never been no gun played or anything like that. It's pretty safe. I like to go places where there's no drama, and I want to go have a good time. I don't have time to sit up here and deal with this drama with these crazy females and everything like that. Nah, I'm not doing that. And as far as grocery shopping and everything, I can't remember the YouTuber's name, but he recommended going to like a 24-hour place and maybe doing your shopping at night if you really want to stay off the radar. It's called ghosting. Yeah, MGTOW ghosting. It's pretty easy and straightforward to kind of stay off the radar. Stay to yourself. I found that really works. You just stick to yourself and maybe have like a couple friends or something like that, because people are just really, really stupid and retarded, and you really don't want to hang around too many people. That's what I do. I have a few friends, and I let that be it. Pretty much just stay low, stay to yourself. You don't have to be a prisoner in your own home or anything like that, but like I said, staying under the radar for right now would probably be the best thing for black men to do, because I just have a really bad feeling that it's gonna get really bad. And for those of you who don't have any children or any kind of marriage burdens or anything like that, I'm single, no children. There was a time I wanted children, but after how I was raised and grew up, and I see how gynocentric and matriarchal this society is, and how its attitudes towards black men, I decided to forego procreation. And it's just, fatherhood is not for everybody. I'm pretty sure I would make a great father, but I'm not going to bring them into this hateful world. I'm sorry. Because people today are violent, and it's like you're better off being childish and being a bachelor. Go out there and have a good time. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Pretty much that's my take on it. Just fly under the radar for right now. Feel free to comment. And I'm out. And I'll see you soon.